Good morning, traders. Welcome to another video. This is Sasha, and this is March 16th at 6:50 a.m. Quick disclaimer that this is just how I see the markets. This is not a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any securities. I apologize. Yesterday I made a video. Unfortunately, sound was not working. I think I managed to fix it, so let's get started right away. We are looking at the weekly chart. This is AirCanada stock. We can see these two lines. This one is because of this peak right here, okay, that we just broken out with this candle right here, okay, and the other one is because of this area here that we can see the market actually stalled before on a weekly chart before it moved on into this direction, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of trading here. The market was not able to break, and the lows are obviously very visible to see. So we know that this is a strong resistance at the 31.19 yesterday. So this is that peak that I showed you on a weekly chart. We've broken out of there with this candle here. Okay, we were, after receiving this signal, we were in a bullish move. Okay, so we finally reached at 28.24. We've broken out of that area with this candle here. We had another bullish move here, and then what happens after this last candle here? We have the low of the candle. We have the high of the candle. Okay, I always warn you of that kind of stuff. Okay, market, what it's doing right now, it's basically doing its own thing. We have a move out of this resistance area. This was a resistance area as the market was climbing. We came to a certain point. Okay, market is turning around to retest this area here again. Okay, if this area is strong enough, and I always say if, because the market can drop even further down. We have these peaks here that can be retested over and over, or these ones here, or these ones here. Okay, but what we are looking for is these strong ones. Okay, the areas where the market was not any time recently, and those are very the most significant for us to look for. So what's happening right now? We had a breakout. We have a pullback now. This is the pullback, and I'm going to explain why this is the pullback. Okay. Once the market hits this $28, if it's strong enough, it should give us another signal here to go long and continue on to 31.19. This candle here went as high as 31. Pardon me, yesterday. Went as high as 31, so it came shy of 19 cents to 31.19. Okay, let's look at this breakout here. So after this signal that was received, we had a bullish move. All right, we finally reached with this candle here this peak. You can see that this candle was just right on target right there. Okay, next we have a breakout with the bullish candle. This is a bullish candle that broken out. Okay, we got out of this area here, and we had continuation of the bulls being strong enough. All right, what the next session tells us, this candle here, this candle right here. Okay, so let's just break it down here, and this is how you read the markets. Okay, so this candle here has its bottom and has its top. Okay, we also know that the resistance is right here. We know the support is right there. Okay, educated trader would know this. All right, so once we continued on here, the next session of this bullish move happens inside the previous candle. So you can see the high here, you can see the low of this candle here. This candle here, the whole candle right here, is inside this area. Take a look. So you can see that it's completely inside in this area. So this is called an inside candle. Okay, we see this many times when we have a breakout. We have, let's say, breakout like this. Okay, we have a little candle inside. This is an inside candle. Once the top of this candle is broken, or this one here, not this one here, you have confirmation of the move. Okay, and we go long or buy into the market. Okay, this is one way of the breakouts. There's another way of breaking out, is engulfing candle, which is like this, okay? With this kind of pattern, when we have candle that engulfs fully the candle previously and breaks out of the area, we don't have to have a confirmation on the retest of the area. As soon as this candle, the top is broken, we move on in the bullish move, okay? So that's two ways of looking at the breakouts. But we are at this pattern here. So we have the top, we have the bottom of the candle here. So what happens next? We know that the inside bar, what inside bar means is the indecision in the market. Indecision in the market means the market can move both ways, all right? So we know that we're always expecting when the market breaks out, it will pull back. This could be the signal for the pullback and retest of this area here, right? What happens next? Yesterday we had this candle here that reached 31, which was right here. This was the highest, all right? So if the bulls were strong enough, you can see the top of this candle was broken, so the bulls continued on, but the steam of the bulls ran out, okay? And how do we know that? Well, the top of this candle here, if I extend it here more, okay, we can see the bulls were really strong going up all the way to $31 right here. But the bears, or the people that actually like to take the profits at a certain point, right, or sellers, market never goes straight up all the way and constantly continue on going straight up. People take profits, okay? You have to understand that. So once we come to a certain area, which was this $31, okay? This is area. It's not written in stone that this is 31.19, but that's how we mark it, okay? So we know our reference point. Bulls were strong enough to break out. They were trying to get this 31.19, the next level, the next target, okay? But the bears, or people that or huge institutions or banks, are trying to get some profits out, right? So they pull the price down and they closed. You can see the body of this candle is closed within this previous candle. So this candle here, the body of this candle is closed inside here. So this pattern definitely worked out. You had a candle, then you had an inside bar, you had a breakout. It was kind of a breakout. Consider this as kind of a range, okay? This candle here is basically a range. This is where the market would go, continue going on sideways, which happened with this inside bar, okay? But then we had a kind of a breakout or fake out out of this area, out of this candle, basically, right? This is how you interpret what candles are telling you to do, all right? So since the body of this candle here yesterday closed back into this range of this, or the size of this candle here, what I'm expecting it to do, and what happened just a few minutes ago, once the bottom of this candle was broken, this was basically pin bar or a fake out of this area, and the market now is going down. And you can see as soon as it was broken down, people are starting to take the profits, and now we are on our merry way to this area 28, 24 to retest, and your opportunity to buy in will happen at this area here, okay? Why I always show this kind of a symbol, basically, well, because I'm referring to this kind of a candle. This is a beautiful signal for us to take the trade, because we can see with a wick that's down here, you can see the clear rejection of the support, and we can also see that the bulls are strong enough to close the price above this support area here. So we can tell ourselves for sure, or with certainty, that market is ready to continue on. The profit was taken from there, market retraced, or market corrected itself, and now it's on its way again to 31.19, okay? So this is how you read the markets. This is how I see AirCanada today. So we had a breakout, okay, to this area here. Market is pulling back. People are taking profits. We are waiting for the signal to develop here after the retest, and we move on, okay? So that's AirCanada to you. If you're planning to rebuy into this market, this is going to be your dip, or a retracement, or market correction, where we are looking to buy in, which is at 28, 24. In order to look for trades in technical trading, we need to have three things to happen, okay? And the first thing is the move, we have to have the move. So we have the bullish move, we have a trend. This is called the trend. Okay, so we started from here and we are moving on. You can see the trend is very, very nice and clean. Okay, so we can see that the bulls were fully in control there. We need a reference point, which is this resistance. When we were climbing, we came to this resistance here. Okay, once we came to this resistance, we are looking for the opportunities to buy into this market again, or we are looking for the opportunities to market to break out of this area, give us another signal that it's going to continue on. And I want market to break out with a pattern like this, to come down, to retest this area. It always does that, to give us another signal to buy in. And once we buy in, we can continue on to the next level. Okay, if we come to the certain level here, let's say market was climbing like it was here. Okay, so we come to this resistance area. This is called the resistance because the market stopped here before. This is our reference area. Okay, if this proves to be strong, okay, market can peak to the other side, close the price below, and then come down again to this area here that we know that these peaks were actually strong resistance before. Now they will be turning into support, and then we will expect for market to bounce again from there and then move on. This is how the markets work. Since we had a breakout here, market came to a certain level, not all the way to the target here. It was shy by 19 cents, and now it's in retracement or correction here. We are expecting for the market to bounce off of 28.24. If and only if we get the signal from this area here, we can buy in and move on. All right, two signals that we are waiting for. It should be a bullish engulfing candle that looks like this, okay, or pin bar. This is a pin bar, this is a bullish engulfing candle. One of those two signals at this area here with the rejection, basically it will give you the signal to move on and to get into trade. So what we have to have in order to trade is the trend. We have the trend right here. We had the breakout. We are pulling back right now. So we have the reference area. So we have a support area. This is the second thing. So first is the trend. Second is the reference area or support. Okay. All we are missing is a signal, one of these two, to get us back into the trade from this area here. Okay, and we move on again into the trade. All right, these red candles here and coming down to this area, it means only one thing, that the people are taking profits at this point of time. So these red candles here, that they're only interpreted as taking profits. So we are on our merry way now to $28 here and to retest this area and then move on. Okay, that's what it is. This is AirCanada for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for all the subscribers. I hope you're learning something from me. Yesterday I had an issue with the computer and I made 2 videos and none of them worked because of the sound. Today you have the opportunity to see how the market works actually in real time. So thank you for watching the videos. Please do subscribe. Please click that like button so more people can find the videos. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you and have a wonderful day.